Hello everyone, Seeker7 here. And another month has already wrapped up. It's been a pretty busy month, I'd say, with Thanksgiving and everything. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, well, actually there's a few unfortunately's for me. Number one, you might remember at the beginning of this month I started these challenges. Like, there was the TV challenge and there was the Around the World challenge. I was hoping to try to have them done by now, but because real life has just been I was just swamped with work and family matters and stuff like that, but I do still plan to try to finish all those challenges by the end of this year. That's just going to be my new goal, along with other things, like, Heroes with Villains, obviously. I still need to get back to that, but also, unfortunately, I didn't get any Criterions this month, which is a shame because this was the 50% off sale. I was actually hoping to go with Carlos Diaz, Misfit Pun again this month like I did back in July, but we just couldn't make it work. But that all being said, sorry, kind of lost words here. I did get quite a bit of a haul here. Actually, I'm talking about, I did buy some Criterions, but they won't come until tomorrow, which is December 1st, so that will be in the December video. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So first are a couple DVDs I actually picked up at Goodwill. One is this movie called Quills. Don't know much about it, but it's got a pretty good cast. You got Jeffrey Rush, Kate Winslet, Joaquin Phoenix, and Michael Caine. This was released in the year 2000. I bought this, and there's a couple movies in the stack that I got that came out in the year 2000 because I was going to try to do, because my brother's birthday is next month, I was going to do a top 30 best films from the year 2000, but I'm so behind on movies to watch, and honestly, at the right amount, I don't think I'll be able to get help by then. So I'm probably not going to worry about that. Instead, I'll just focus on, for my mom's birthday, that'll be coming out at the end of February for her for best films of 1964, so I'll probably just do that. But nonetheless, I got this now. I've heard some decent things about this movie, but yeah. And then I also picked up Season 7 of 24. I only have Seasons 1, 2, and 3, and now this. So I've skipped a few seasons, but I got this for $2 at Goodwill, and it's not even opened yet. And I figure I'd get it anyway, so that's, I don't have to spend like $20+ on this on Amazon. I do plan to get all the seasons eventually, as well as get back to that show. Here's some just miscellaneous stuff. Picked up, this is also I picked up at that same Goodwill, The Fault in Our Stars. I've heard this doesn't have the best reviews, but I know it has sort of a cult following, and I have been interested in it, so definitely see what that's like. Then we got, this movie I did watch this past month, Sousa River. This was a pretty good movie. It's very beautifully made, pretty deep story, but yeah, very glad to check that out. Then this was another one I picked up at Goodwill, National Lampoon's Animal House. I don't know if I've ever actually seen this movie. I may have seen parts of it, but it's been a long time, so I'll definitely be interested to check that out. Then I got Wonder Boys. This is a movie that hasn't, yeah, I don't have the best lighting. This is a movie that hasn't been on Blu-ray for a long time until recently, because you'll only get on DVD. Don't know much about it. I know it also came out in the year 2000. It's got some pretty decent reviews, so that. And then I never thought I'd be able to get a hold of this, especially with a slipcover, but I got Suspiria, the remake by Luca Guadagnino. I still need to get the original Dario Argento film, but I've seen both movies. Both I really liked. I think I like this one a little more than the original. I know that's blasphemy, but yeah. Maybe that'll change on the second viewing. And then, let's see. Now, this next stack, let's see. Okay, well, hold on a second. Next, I also picked up Asteroid City. I got to actually see this in theaters. Apparently, some people say this is one of Wes Anderson's weaker films, and I still need to watch the rest of his movies, because all I've seen so far are this, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Isle of Dogs, Grand Budapest Hotel, and Bottle Rocket. So I still have plenty of his movies I need to watch, but I did like this film, even though I didn't like it as much as some of the other ones I've seen, but I still thought it was solid. I'll definitely need to rewatch it. Okay, now, with this stack I got here, these are my Black Friday pickups. I bought these, well, okay, these first two I picked up at Target, because they had like a buy two, get one free thing, but my brother bought me one of these, because he bought a few movies too, so I only ended up paying one. He got me Creed 3. I still need to watch the other Creed movies, but I've heard this was pretty good too, so there's that. And what I bought there, I got 1923. This is the second prequel series to Yellowstone after 1883, which I still need to get. I got this for only about $10, which is a pretty good deal for this series. So yeah. And as for these are the ones I picked up at Best Buy. So I guess you could say that these are the last films I'll be able to pick up at Best Buy, because starting in 2024, Best Buy is going to stop holding physical media, which I'm very upset about, like most people, because I really liked their selection of movies they tend to have. First up are two Arrows they had. I never expected they would hold Arrows. They're Arrow 4Ks, which I don't have a 4K player at the moment, so hopefully in the future someday I'll get a 4K TV player. First up, we got 12 Monkeys, which is a phenomenal movie by Terry Gilliam. Although I kind of regret getting this because I didn't know that this is just the 4K disc. I thought it would come with the Blu-ray disc as well, but I guess it's only a 4K, so I can't play this. I still have my regular Blu-ray copies, but yeah. And then this one is 4K and Blu-ray, so I'm good on this, and that is Hugo. I think I've only seen parts of this movie, but this was Martin Scorsese's first and so far only attempt to make a family film. But I just love the cover of this, so I guess you could say I got these to upgrade them to Arrows, so yeah. Then I picked up Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I still have not seen this yet. I need to, because I really wanted to see this. I missed out seeing it on the big screen. Everyone says it's better than Into the Spider-Verse, which I find hard to believe because I absolutely loved Into the Spider-Verse, but yeah, can't wait to check this out. And then the last I picked up at Best Buy, which I did not expect to find so cheap, and that's this anime called Call of the Night. I've heard some pretty decent things about this show, but the reason I got it is because it was so cheap. I got it for $14.99, because I look on Amazon, it's like $35 to $40, so yeah, I saved a lot for this. And the last thing I got, actually I got this yesterday in the mail. I bought these on eBay weeks ago, but I finally got the Evangelion Rebuild, the first 3 Evangelion Rebuild films. Evangelion, You Are Not Alone. Evangelion, You Cannot Advance. And Evangelion, You Cannot Redo, which is really thick. Although I didn't realize that these are the Japanese Blu-rays, not the American Blu-rays. These are like the Japanese limited editions of these movies. But it is Region A, so it means it could still play on my player. I was kind of hoping G-Kids would re-release these films under their library, like what they've done with Rise Upon a Time, so I could keep things a little consistent on my shelf, but maybe they will someday in the future. It's just that the regular American Blu-rays for these are like super out of print and hard to find, so these ended up being much cheaper. So yeah, that's everything I picked up through the month of November. Hope you liked that, and we're just down to one more month of 2023. Man, this year has gone by so fast, it's hard to believe. But obviously, I'm not going to get much for myself this upcoming month because, it is Christmas. I got to focus on getting stuff for other people. But who knows? I'll probably get some nice stuff for myself too. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and hope you all have a wonderful upcoming holidays this upcoming month. So later.